Got out late this morning. Had to do some things with the VIP. I am up in my spot, one of my spots. Spot ain't doing no good, as you can see. We've been online about an hour now. We got nothing. We got nothing so far. Not even a trip radar. Nothing. I even got on next priority. But you know what we do have? You see, we're here in the market, y'all. That's why I call myself the Uber Trader. Why it's called the Uber Trader Vlog. If one ain't working, you got to get your money elsewhere. Right now, we're plus 300 in the markets today. So I guess you could say NASDAQ plus 300, Uber plus minus 0. Anyway, we're just going to go through the day. I don't know if this will make it to YouTube or not. This is just a trial video. I am not a fan of trading in the car, but I had to do things today. Let me tell you, it's not easy to trade in the car the way I'm set up right now, because there's so much going on. So, on the main screen, on my main charting screen here, it's a trading view and through the Tesla browser, what have you, right? And we got NQ on the 15, and we're looking at levels here, plus our fair value gaps, opening range, breakout, the orb, and then we come over here. I'm kind of trading on the 5-minute chart now because we're after 11 o'clock. But at the same time, there's already been like 2 trades on the 2-minute and the 5-minute that would have worked out. I just didn't pull the trigger. If there's one thing that I'm lacking the most of is the confidence in the strategies that I use to make these trades. And it's just a matter of experience. It's a matter of not being quite, I think, comfortable in my environment. But I mean, we're up $300. I mean, I didn't get up $300 because I didn't know what the hell I was doing or got lucky. So I guess it's, in a way, this kind of helps me to like really get confirmation on the trade that I want to take, when I want to take it, and how I want to take it. Doesn't mean I'm going to win it. Doesn't mean I'm going to lose it. Just means that I'm being really cautious. And, trading, you want to be cautious. It's always about risk management. Never risk more than you can lose. It's not financial advice. But, the way I trade and the way that I've been trading and finding my success is I have risk management, but it's in my risk to reward. Not necessarily saying that, okay, I'm only going to risk $100 on this trade. Well, I don't trade micros. I trade minis. I would rather be up $300 knowing that the trade I took was the right trade than sit here chasing because I'm down $500 or $600 because I didn't feel comfortable. That's just my opinion. Anyway, Uber still hadn't given me any ride requests. We're still sitting here. Right? Nothing's come up. Nothing's popped up. I don't know what Uber well, we ain't turning on Lyft. I don't know what Uber's doing, but hey, it is what it is. So we got a couple of quick premieres. One was $8.99, $3 tip, 11 and change, right? $12 went like a mile and a half, something like that. Then I got a back-to-back premiere going to Fort Lauderdale Airport for $48. We'll see if the guy tips out. I think he will. It was a good ride. 2 things come up to me here. Number one, the original selling point of Uber to its riders was, hey, we're going to take care of you from point A to point B and give you back time. You weren't buying a ride, you were buying back time. Meaning, as a rider, you didn't have to worry about driving. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? I thought that was the best ever selling point for Uber. It wasn't glam of, black car service at bus fare. It was, we're selling you your time back. I thought that was such a good thing. This guy was able to make 3 phone calls, right? A well-to-do guy, professional. We're not going to talk about what he talked about. Let's just say a couple multi-million dollars back there, right? Okay. And then we had a pleasant conversation about the reality of life and how business isn't business, business is personal, being authentic. Something these apps know shit about. But anyway, I digress. The point is, what a deal that was, right? Just really made me feel good about that ride and what Uber used to be, what Lyft never was, never will be. But it was about giving them back their time. So that was cool. The second thing, and I've been experimenting with this the last 3 weekends with the airport. I am an advantage mode driver. I have always been an advantage mode driver. When am I going to see the advantage? Especially at the airports, right? Uber likes to send stuff like this, talking about how, oh, you know, advantage mode drivers will get preferential priority over standard mode drivers. But yet when I talk to people that are in standard mode, you get fucking rides all the time. And how come my last 3 or 4 trips into Fort Lauderdale Airport, when I'm dropping off early, terminals 1, terminals 2, I'm not getting rematched. Not even a comfort ride. Not getting rematched at all. Not getting offered a rematch at all. I don't understand the fakeness and the promoting to drivers that, hey, if you maintain a low cancellation rate, which I'm at 0, if you maintain over 25% acceptance rate on exclusive rides, which I think I'm at like 48 or 49 now, right? And you know, all the other things are good. Your CMT score is over 75, I'm at 99. Your driver rating is 485, I'm 50, right? I don't where's the advantage? I don't get it. I don't see it. And so to me, let's take this down. Y'all know don't ride around with these, right? You know, you'll be subjected to a target on your back by some unscrupulous people. Just telling you, don't ride with that shit on your dash. Anyway, yeah, I just want to see it. I just want to see it. But anyway, you know, we got those 2 rides under our belt, so we're at $60.84 as of right now. 23% battery. You know, starting the day I was at $50 for the tool, because he's the tool. What I didn't tell you guys about was because he cost me a few bucks on Sunday. Yeah, about $780 worth. We'll talk about that either later or another day. Anyway, let's go see what else we can get. Obviously, my laptop shut down, so I don't know what's going on in the market yet. Actually, you know what? That's another beautiful thing about working in the Tesla, man. I can open up the browser. I've got my sorry, squirrel. So we punched up the car, got it charged up to 80%, cost us $15. So we are now at $65 on the cost for the day, still at $60.84. That guy ain't tipped out yet. Like, come on, Todd, give me the tip. Joking. Pause. Anyway, we're going to make our way north up US 1. I did get a comfort request exclusive. It was the minimum $6.90 something cents, but I had just started charging, so I just let it pass through. I didn't hit no, I didn't do anything. I just let it pass through, simply because it wasn't worth it for me at 40% now that I was charged up to unhook, go do a less than $7 ride, not be around any chargers, and then have to stop again, and it wasn't worth it to me. So anyway, we're going to see how this goes. Let's see if we can make some more money. It is a Tuesday afternoon. It's a beautiful day. But, hey, we're 2 for 3 on rides right now. 2 for 3. So we are up to $90.79. We've gotten 2 more rides since. Both rides going into the airport, right? 1 for 20, 1 for 10. Not difficult rides, easy rides, whatever. But now the second time I didn't get rematched. The third time I get rematched, finally, right? It's $17 ride. It's going to take about 30 minutes going west, actually southwest, an area I normally wouldn't go to, but I'm like, shit, I ain't been getting no rematches. Let me take this. You know there's a problem, right? As soon as I accept the trip, the pin for the pickup is dropped right at the terminal. Not in the pickup areas, where this airport, Fort Lauderdale, you have designated pickup areas, not at the terminal. So I send a quick text message. Hey, are you in the Palm Garage? Let me know what zone, blah, blah, blah. He's like, he or she, I don't know, the name was it was deceiving. And he says, well, no, I'm in front of the terminal, Terminal 3. I'm like, Well, nope, we can't pick up there against the law, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And as he's typing, canceled, not safe to pick up. I'm not even going to waste my time with it. And I didn't lie. It's not safe to pick up. You go upstairs right now, Fort Lauderdale, or downstairs as an Uber driver and try to pick up in front of the terminals. You run the risk of those $300, $350 tickets. And it's not like you even got to, run up on you and get your license. They just take a picture and send you that shit in the mail, and then you're really fucked. So, the other thing too now is that since about 11:30, the market really hasn't done much. Is it going up and down? Yeah. But would I really want to trade in this consolidation and in that range? Nah, not really. To me, that's just chop, not worth getting into. But I mean, you look at the morning, it popped off. It did. You had that big rip this morning, then came all the way back down. A big rip? Well, it was good economic news, right? The trade imbalance is becoming a little more balanced. I don't know. U.S. gained like $2 billion, $2.5 billion in trade imbalance, meaning we were expecting $59 billion in the red. Our exports to our imports turned out to be $56 billion in the red. So that's a net gain. It's a net gain of $2.5, $3 billion. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So really haven't gotten any more rides, and we're getting late here. It's about 4:30, but I was just reading a thread on Twitter, and it was showing that the Tesla Model Y, was coming off of Premier with Uber. Now, we already know Lyft was taking it off, and if you weren't already grandfathered in and you got another Model Y like I did, you knew you wasn't going to be able to get on. But now Uber is taking the Model Y off of Premier. They're leaving the Dodge 300 on, and saying an Acura TX and the QX50, but they're taking the Model Y off of Premier. This ain't about the Model Y, bro. This is political. This is because Elon told Uber and Lyft to go get bent. They're not going to do business together. Anyway, it's a bigger thing to this. Y'all remember, they begged drivers to go get the Model 3. They begged drivers, go get the Model Y. And this was only 2 years ago. Oh, use our code, get the incentives, we'll give you $1,000, do so many rides on top of the $1,000 you're going to save. All of this shit they begged drivers to do. And drivers went and did it. Then Uber went and cut that deal with Hertz for all those Model 3s. And drivers went and got them. And slowly but surely, the administrations change. The Green New Deal money dries up. And here you go. Model Y owners, we're out. We're comfort earners. Because Comfort Electric only seems to work in about 5% of my market. My market's pretty big. Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County. I don't know what to say. So supposedly it's January of 2026, which is what they originally gave the Model 3. They said January 26th, the Model 3 was coming off. I just read an article also, or a news clip from Trent on Twitter that says October 9th, October 9th. So I don't know what the fuck date it is, but if y'all drive a Model Y, like I do, y'all just got fucked again. Another rug pull. Yeah, we are done for the day. We're winding up at 138.81 on 7 trips. Snapshot taken. As you can see here, I wound up accepting 7 trips out of 13 offered. A couple of them were pretty good that I turned down. The difference was it was time of day because I got to get the VIP at a certain time every day. So I didn't want to go too far away. I need to be here for that, for her. That's my wife. And so that's it. Plus, you know what? I've charged up for the day already. So what were we at? We were at, well, this charge is for tomorrow, but hey, we're going to start out that way. Already charged, ready to go. So we were at what, 50, 65, and then this charge just cost me $14. So what's that, 75, 79? So basically $80. We'll call it $80 to make 138.81. Numbers are not good. They're not good, but they'll do considering it's during the week. And all right, so enough of that shit. The markets finished out. I didn't take another trade. We're up $303. You can see that here. Uber was 138 gross with a net of what, 58 bucks, whatever it was. So we're gonna do a 30 for 30. I'm gonna try to vlog every single day for the next 30 days because I got some things planned, and I'm gonna let you guys know what those things are as we go along. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk more about how I feel about this Model Y disaster that's about to hit thousands of drivers. Anyway, y'all be cool. Appreciate you. Hit the buttons down below. Peace, love, and happiness.